The forecasts here really do shift overnight. That's your message. And I was seeing you as the moon maiden. The moon maiden knows that there's a time to go within and keep something that's precious and close to her heart brewing behind the scenes, and there's also a time that she comes out to shine. And there is something about you being called forth during this time, because there are magical experiences that are near you. Okay, I was seeing the magic is near, and you know how the moon changes phases every few days? What I was hearing in these next few days, I'm seeing the number 48. Okay, in the next 48 hours, your perspective is going to shift. You do not land here by chance. You have entered into a sacred world line collision. And the moment that this transmission appears into reality, because remember, this is all an illusion. I am merely just a projection of your own subconscious mind, existing in fragments in a linear fashion, right, along your journey, maybe a temporary guide encoded into your field. I'm hearing a beautiful illusion that's taking place. Okay, there's a beautiful illusion that's taking place. The moon reminds us, but go ahead and read it as well, that there is something that is uncertain for you, but also alive at the same time and brewing with endless possibilities. And the moon goes through phases, right? Waxing and waning. And I'm seeing during the void, okay, there's something around the moon being void where there's an illusion that it's not there, but it's about to bring about a new cycle. Okay, because if you think about it, it moves through a new sign that brings a very new energetic signature. So again, I'm getting like a shift of perception, because I'm seeing each specific zodiac being a very localized filter in the way that you can perceive this reality, but it's a very specific framework in the way that you view this existence. And I'm seeing Sagittarius specifically, so this is ascending to higher frameworks of thinking, and also a level of optimism that you're going to be feeling in these next 48 hours, or something that's going to be coming into reality. I feel like collapsing around you, that's going to give you that optimistic outlook. I'm hearing a larger than life energy. Okay, so yeah, and the ducks are going right now in the background, and ducks are I always use as life path 5, so this is like a change that you're going to be gracefully I'm hearing the word annulment. If you think about annulment, it's somebody retracting a commitment that they had previously intended to experience based upon the level of information that they had, or the state of awareness that they were anchoring. And there's something around a state of awareness changing, where it's like, oh, okay, that's not in alignment with my soul's intentions. And it feels like you're drifting off into something new, okay? But it's not necessarily being announced to the world. It's like something that you're announcing to yourself over these next 48 hours. But whatever it is, it's shifting the forecast overnight. And if you think about the forecast, it's a new atmosphere, okay? It's a new atmosphere and a new experience. So we're going to see what this is, but it does also represent that you're trusting your inner compass and not the external noise in regards to this, because you're feeling that magic is near. So this is layers of reality and sudden awakenings, or things that are going to be coming into your awareness. The moon card in this deck talks about a bridge, okay? And this is about the bridge being a connecting point for you. But it does require you to kind of open up to the unknown. This says that you come across a bridge. A strange breeze tosses specks of light around in the thick air. You notice a figure standing on the other side of the bridge. It looks like you, or what you imagine yourself looking like. But as you step forward, the space around you ripples like a mirage and distorts your vision. Is this an illusion? Fragments of your past and future memories reflect onto the bridge and then vanish. The figure that was once on the other side of the bridge is no longer there, and you find yourself in their place. So this is a quantum leap that takes place. The figure on the other side of the bridge is basically a fractal of you. It talks about it being your highest expression of self, and there's something that you're going to be anchoring, okay, and actually taking action upon, and that allows you to embody the physical manifestation of your higher self in form, okay? That's what it feels like. It's like something that you're going to be called to do in the next 48 hours. I'm even seeing something happening almost like under that just flips sideways. So something's going to be happening underwater. Whatever it is, it's going to be flipping your view, because this went from landscape to portrait. So it's going to be narrowing your focus, okay? It's going to be narrowing your focus in some way. Okay, hello. Sorry guys, I'm recording outside and it's windy and this thing is like going all over the place, but it's alright. Honestly, I'm just chilling in this session. The duck isn't. Duck, are you okay? It sounds like the duck is laughing, so there's something that you're going to be finding very amusing, okay? Or at least the spirit is going to be finding very amusing. But yeah, it invites you to kind of trust in these subtle cues and hints and also guidance when the external world feels unpredictable. So it feels like a forecast is going to be changing and you're going to have to... you're going to realize that you're actually equipped to adapt to the sudden changes that happen. Okay, so this is like sudden pivots that are going to be occurring in your reality as well. Let me just get you guys situated real quick. And then I want to read the Empress. So this is a conception of an idea or an enterprise or something that's going to be manifesting into form. Because with the Empress, she is depicted as a peacock, okay? So this is a call for you to pay attention to your unconscious self, okay, or your higher self. And something that's not resting on the surface. Sometimes we are unaware of what it is that we want most in life. The bridge is the metaphor for this. In time you will see that it is constructed only by your own illusions. So I feel like this is the illusion when it comes to limits that you've told yourself previously. It almost feels like there is a way that will appear when there seems to be no way. Because I'm seeing a storm, but the aftermath of it brings about a rainbow. Okay, so you may not see how this is all going to transpire just yet. And I'm also seeing, I don't mind the rain sometimes because that's the only way that roses bloom. It feels like something's going to be blooming as an aftermath, and it could be you kind of blossoming into taking some kind of action. That duck is really letting itself be known. Can you guys hear that duck? That duck is like really life path 5 right now. Okay, so what's going to be happening over the next 48 hours for you is the duck represents something that you're doing gracefully on the surface, but it's going to feel like you're going to have a lot of different projects or timelines that you're filtering through. And it's somebody that goes from seeing the world as, oh my god, the world is so big, and feeling... and the duck is like so loud. And feeling like they're bracing for life's changes into, oh my god, the world is so big and it's my oyster. And suddenly they begin kind of embracing change. Because 555 is coming up, which is about there is growth, but it's going to happen outside of your comfort zone. So it feels like you're being invited to do something in these next 48 hours. Now you also have the Empress, right? The Empress is also the peacock. And there is almost an energy of the peacock is so beautiful. So the version of yourself that you're going to be embodying is so beautiful, but it can also not see its own tail. So it's almost like you may not see just yet how beautiful the action that you're taking, what that's going to surmount to, okay, or what's going to emerge from it. Okay, so the peacock says, merging of opposites and nurturing. You come upon a glowing doorway in the middle of the shallow pool of water. The peacock sits atop the door, and its feathers cascade down with eyes that seem to follow your every move. As you lock eyes with the bird, a feeling of ease washes over you. It is the gatekeeper between the physical world and the spirit plane. It gives you assurance that you are moving forward and will lead to another fertile world. The pulsing colors within the door call you towards it, and you step through unsure of what is to come. The peacock lives between two worlds. It's a reminder that it is possible to find a happy balance between things like work and love, the grounded and the spiritual. This card is about nurturing yourself and finding peace in the world that you live in. When you see the peacock in a reading, it can also be representative of increasingly strong bond to the earth or a need to reconnect with it. This can be a card that speaks about great unions of unlikely things, and it asks us to keep an open mind whenever possible. So, yeah, whatever this is in the next 48 hours, there's something new that is going to be emerging from some kind of action that you take that has a ripple effect. Okay, I'm hearing unlocks a sequence of events. It unlocks some kind of new, I'm hearing reality that is reacting and responding to you, which is super beautiful as well. Whatever this is, I feel like it's going to be responding well. Let's see. Let's get one Cosmos Oracle message for the next 48 hours. I was not even planning to do a 48-hour reading. Geocentric model. Okay. Geocentric model talks about the wound itself. So whatever this is, you're going to be acting even in the presence of fear. Okay? Even when things appear to be a little chaotic, you're going to be acting in the presence of that fear. Let's see what else comes through. Retrograde. Okay. There's something that you're coming back to or reevaluating. Retrograde is an intention or a creative spark that you had in the past and you weren't sure when it comes to how to take action or the first steps. They're going to become evident to you, and I'm hearing apparent to you. So there's something that you're circling back around to, but I'm seeing someone tackle something from a different angle. Okay, so there's almost like a revelation that's coming through, or some kind of clarity in regards to an aha moment. That's what's going to be happening for you, especially with strophosphere here at the base. It talks about something in your environment is going to be changing, and it's going to lead to a very fertile ground that you're going to be walking on. So maybe it's a piece of information that you receive, or someone that you meet, or somewhere that you end up, or something that you experience that leads to a new profound sense of clarity in regards to how to actually nurture or care for this thing. And then you have Pluto. Okay, so Pluto talks about an unavoidable transformation. So unavoidable transformation talks about you actually finding basically a resonant soul tribe as a result of this. So this is about supporting factors, and with Pluto being the psyche, which is the interface of where your non-physical nature meets the physical. Okay, this could be about guides also encoded into your field and non-physical beings. That's also what I'm seeing for you. So this also could be like spirit guides or some kind of message that you receive. Maybe it's through the astral, maybe it's through meditation, but it feels like something's going to be streamlining into your awareness. Okay, because this is something deeply embedded within your psyche that reveals itself to you. Pluto is an excavator. You know, they excavate things that are already there. So it's like you have already known the steps, but you're going to remember. You're going to remember them. There's something around that. Whatever this is. Okay, so that's your next 48 hours. I almost forgot. You had 2 more messages. So why talks about your where you want to go and then why you want to do something, especially on a soul level. And then you also have Thoth energy that came out too. So I'll go ahead and read this for you. In the next 48 hours, there's something around how something is going to unfold. It's beginning to reveal its early steps to you. That's what I'm seeing. It's like an early event. Okay, an early event. It could be synchronicities or something that's going to be emerging into your reality and showing you the how. So this talks about you are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with the divine magic, and evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. And that's exactly why geocentric model came out. You know, it's almost like with geocentric model and retrograde, it's like you're revisiting something that you were previously afraid to take action towards. And you're doing it. And reality is responding to that. Becoming fearless doesn't mean that you don't feel the fear, but it's that you don't allow it to dominate you and you actively, even in the presence of it. So, yeah. I'm going to love any of you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. I'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below. Also check out Water Spirit if you guys are looking for some high quality AAA grade jewelry. It's a small family owned business that handcraft these beautiful gemstones. I'm wearing the Third Eye Chakra Collection pack today. Yeah, I'm just very chill and mellow, so I'm gonna go. And yeah, speak to you guys very, very soon. Let me know how this turns out for you. Until next time. Bye.